What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Koala Gardens. Come on in with me as I get to show you some exciting news about the newest girl here, Pudding. Pudding arrived here at Koala Gardens with a buddy that she had been hand raised with as an orphan called Waratah, and they came to spend a few weeks in the kindy. Here's the two of them in the kindy tree together, looking happy as anything. And it went along that way for about 10 days. And then we'll see what happens. But I just want to give a huge shout out to my wonderful people who support me behind the scenes. There's lots of ways you can get involved with Koala Gardens and become a supporter, and a huge shout out in particular to Zila, who increased her Patreon sponsorship for Koala Gardens during this month. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And another shout out to Rich in Alaska, who has made some beautiful donations during the month as well. Here's us releasing Pudding into the kindy on the very first day, and look at her. She was like confident and going up that tree right from the start. I just want to take a moment to stop and acknowledge the Widjabul Waiable people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land Koala Gardens sits. Well, after about 10 days, I came out one morning and I saw that beautiful sight up in the top of one of the Bullet's favourite old trees in front of the house. And to be honest, I thought, oh, who's that? Well, maybe it's Wattle, because I'd seen Wattle in that tree before. And then she moved her head a little bit and I went, hang on, that's an ear tag in the right ear. We tag female koalas in the right ear. So I was like, uh-oh, I think I know who this might be. And when she moved her head enough for me to see that nose pattern, I was like, it's Pudding. Another easy way that you can support Koala Gardens is, if you like this video, you can throw a couple of dollars into the work I'm doing here by using the Super Thanks button below. All of my content on YouTube is always going to be completely free, but if you feel the move to help what I'm doing voluntarily in my time and on my land, it is highly appreciated. Now, let's see what happened then. The next morning, I was peering out the kitchen window really early. You can see how big these trees are. There's no way that we can catch Pudding while she's in the heights of trees like this. The video quality is really bad because the sun's not even risen properly yet, but that's what I could see. One happy little girl at the tippy top of the tree having breakfast. Like, you can practically feel her saying, you know what, I like this place, I'm out and I am staying up so high, you ain't never gonna get me. She's now moved across to another one of the forest red gums, and look how high up she is. Yep, I'm here, thanks very much. You can see that she's climbing up there with plenty of confidence. She feels completely at home. After a few more days, she moved down into the center area of the property. She's in area 5. If you are a patron of Koala Gardens, then you might know the property map quite well. It is on my official website, and you can see that she's moving through into the center of the property and making sure that she checks out lots of the different items on the menu at Koala Gardens. This was quite a wet day, and it's not phasing Pudding at all, of course, because Koalas don't really care very much about the weather. They just put up with whatever nature throws at them and do their own thing. The next day she was still in the area 5, but was moving through and trying out lots of different trees in that area. The following day, still down in that area 5, and it was quite a windy day. Look at those tree tops blowing. And there she is, up in the top of one of those young trees. So these trees here are about 11 years old and around 10-11 meters tall. So she's a fair way from the ground, and they're just blowing away in the breeze. And she's holding on and sleeping just like a koala. Pudding ended up working her way back up towards the house area of the property again, and since that time she's been spending most of her time in different trees in area 2 of the property, which means sometimes I can see her from outside the kitchen window, and sometimes I have to go walking down to the top area of Bloodwood Gully. So area 2 is the head of Bloodwood Gully. One of the things I love is that a lot of the areas she's using used to be some of the favourite area for Maxine, and it's years since I've had a female koala constantly using that area. So welcome to Koala Gardens, Pudding. We are so delighted to have you. Would you write in the comments below, because you've done it, you've reached the end of another video. Welcome, Pudding. Thank you so much for watching. Keep following. There's lots more great koala video coming up.